Hello traders, welcome to ChrisFX. In this video I will take you through the ultimate trading strategy for which you do not need to use any more time frames than the 1 minute time frame. It is based on ICT's kill zones, as they call it. Not that I have watched ICT's mentorship, but I have seen from other students or from people who have watched it, I have seen that there is an important algorithmic, let's say, play at exactly 9:30 AM New York time. Nonetheless, I am gonna be teaching it a little bit differently, actually not differently. I am gonna be showing you my version of this whole story, plus I am gonna be using the news. So we are here exactly on the 22nd of February 2023, and this strategy is on Nasdaq, so I am using Nasdaq right here. I have opened on Forex Factory at the exact same time the news on the 22nd of February 2023. This is very clear. Now I will do a couple of examples for you. We will just keep going forward on the 1 minute time frame on Nasdaq, and we will not need to interchange between time frames. Do I interchange between time frames in my trading? Of course I do, because I am trading with my rules as well, with the ChrisFX courses rules, so I have very tiny areas from which I am trading. If everything binds together and if I see divergence, then I'm also entering a trade, but this is gonna be enough on its own as a very powerful strategy. Now all we need to do, we will go close to 9:30, okay, and then our strategy will begin. I will show you what to do and how to target specific points of interest and specific areas. Here we go. We are approaching 9:30. First of all, you will not be taking any trades before 9:30. You will have seen the news for the day, and you can see that we have major news, high impact news for the 22nd of February, but at 2 p.m. New York time. This is adjusted to New York time right here, so we do not care right now about the news. You will see that they will play a very major role later on. Here you go. We are at 9:30. This is what I have implemented. I have implemented the time, which is very important. Of course, I'm trading different times as well. You will see it if you join my Telegram group, or you can see it as well in the God Mode playlist that I have made. I do not want you to enter any trades here at 9:30. Many people might think that this is the real move, that we grab the liquidity below this area. Now I don't want you to do anything. I want you to wait in the window between, let's say, 9:40 and 10:20. Okay? This is a very strong window. I will show you that you can enter later on as well. I'm pretty sure this is different than what those people are teaching. I think they're telling you to take your trade before 10 o'clock or whatever, but not me. I will teach it totally differently. I am expecting to see a movement which will be different to this movement, which is potentially trapping traders. So I am waiting to see changes of character towards the downside now. Okay, in this occasion, or we will see how price action plays out. Let's see. This is a very major candlestick. We want to see more, of course. Let's wait and see. This is covered now. Okay, this is very good, very strong price action. Now we have indeed left a fair value gap, which is this area right here. I like placing my order here with the stop loss above, but this stop loss is absolutely huge. So in this occasion, I might not have a trade because the reward to risk is not enough if I place my pending order, let's say here, and from here until this bottom, it's just 1-to-1, and I'm not willing to take this trade. Let's see then how it's gonna go and if we will have any other type of movement, or if we are not gonna enter a trade at all during this day. In this specific day, I wouldn't be entering any trade. So this is not a trade. Let's go and move on, go to the next day, and I will go to the 5 minute time frame in order to go quickly, let's say, to the next day, and the next day is gonna start around here, let's say, the point of interest, I shall say. So let's go with the flow. So you can only use Nasdaq for this example. Pay very close attention to what I'm teaching right here. You don't need to use anything else, and you can only use the 1 minute time frame. This is another day now, and this is the 23rd of February 2023. I'm zooming in, as you can see right here, and I am at 9:20. We will go at the same time to backtest it on the 23rd of February, and we can see that we had major news at 8:30, so I will go back in time a little bit to check out how price is gonna be tricking people into entering trades at 8:30. Let's see. There you go. You see the release of the news is right here. Many people will view this one as a change of character. It is not though. You will see that we still need to wait. So it is important that you know about the news, because we will not be entering if time has not gone to 9:40 and above. You will see, there you go, you see how we broke above this area. So this was a fake move right here, and we are expecting to see what is gonna happen now at 9:30. There you go. We break below this area. I'm pretty sure many people now are tricked into going short. We will not go short though. We will wait and see if we will trade, if we will have a trade at 9:40 and later on. We still believe this is a fake move right here. Okay, there we go. 9:44, still into the trade, still into our plan, I shall say. Now we did break impulsively above this area. One of the rules that I am teaching, which is totally different from what those people are teaching, they will teach you wait for the next candlestick and then wait for the pending order. Many times I'm just entering instantly when I see a potential imbalance. I will enter on the retrace and I will tell you how this looks. Yeah, in this retrace, there you go. I would be entering, let's say, when I would see the retracement, so I would be activated somewhere here. Stop loss I would place below this candlestick and I would go for a take profit of 1.8 to 1. We are into the trade in this occasion. Okay. And this one is a losing trade. But bear with me, you will see the results when we finish with this whole thing. Okay, you will see how amazing our results are gonna be. Now I'm going to the 15-minute time frame. I have a red line here for a -1 and we will go to the next day. So I'm moving forward. And we are almost here. Okay, now I will go down to the 1 minute time frame again. And we will go on the 24th. We see that again we have high impact news at 8:30. This is where many people are gonna be tricked out again. There you go. Extremely bearish, extreme bearish pressure. We are expecting for this one to be broken. We do not believe that this is gonna hold. Let's see if we are right or if this is the real bearish movement, but we don't care anyways. If 9:30 does not come, we are not entering a trade. So there we go. We will not be entering here as many people are gonna be entering from this area for a long, but we will be waiting for at least 9:40 to come. Okay, and then we will see. 9:40 is here that we broke below. Again, those people would tell you to place your pending order right here, which is not wrong of course, with a stop loss above this area. I have seen that many times price is not gonna be retracing. And of course here we are not entering on a premium, but I would go ahead with the market execution. You can just place the stop loss right here. You can go above this area, but this is a huge stop loss. You can go above this candlestick, enter with the market execution, or to be totally safe, you can go for this area right here, above actually the imbalance, above the fair value gap, and we can target at least a 2-to-1 reward to risk. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. We close 70% of the trade here and move the stop loss to break even, or we close all of the trade right here. So here I will put that in green. This is a win. Okay, we closed 2-to-1 reward to risk. And that's it. We do not bother about this trade anymore. I will go then back. Of course, you can go back and check out where you could target from a higher time frame point of view, but this is not the point of this video. This video is gonna be as simplistic as possible, using only the 1 minute time frame and only on Nasdaq. You don't need to check for conferences, no higher time frames. You just check the news to have an idea of how traders are being manipulated out of their positions. Here we are on the 27th because it was Friday, as you can see, so we don't care about Saturday or Sunday. Here it is Friday. We have medium impact news at 8:30. We don't really care about that right here. But you see that we have an impulsive candlestick. Impulsive candlesticks, I shall say. We will trade after 9:40. Just monitor price action on this time frame, only on the 1 minute time frame. And as we approach on 9:30, we will see the algorithmic move, which is the only thing that I have seen from those people. But nonetheless, I'm trading it very, very differently as opposed to how they are teaching it. This is 90% of the time, this is the fake move. It grabs the liquidity below here to go towards the upside. Let's see if I'm correct. Even if I'm not correct, here we are at 9:40. So now if we break above this area now, impulsively, I will be willing to trade this one. Let's see. Okay. Still nothing. Let's stick to the time. There you go. This is beautiful. Of course, as I said, in situations like this one, you can enter instantly on the retracement. For example, right here, we'll do it. Okay, you do not need to wait for the extra candlestick and then place the buy limit order. Plus, this situation, where did it happen? It happened on this order block right here. Still on the 1 minute time frame. So, if price retraces here, I will be entering this trade. I will be targeting this high over here. There we go, we are in the trade. Okay. And there you go. We win this trade. It is 1.78 to 1. Let's say 1.8 to 1, okay, to make it round. Okay, 1.8 to 1 reward to risk. Here we had 1.8 to 1, and if I go back here, this was a 2 to 1. Okay. There you go. So I will scale down to the 1 minute time frame to show you how beautiful this is. You can just stick to one time frame. Probably we will go way higher, not way higher, you see. That's why we close this profit and that's it. And this is what I'm gonna implement for my own trading as well, because I have been closing 70% in many of these areas and then I end up being stopped out for the other 30%. I will be going for the highs or the lows of the previous area and that's it. I will be way more successful this way. So I'm still implementing things. Then we will move on to the next day, which is the 28th. Do we have news here? Yes, we have news at 10 o'clock. So when the news are at 10 o'clock, what I want from you, you will not trade until 10 o'clock. For example, in this occasion, we saw our movement earlier. Now you will wait for at least 10 o'clock to happen. Okay, I will scale down to the 1 minute time frame again. 28th of February 2023. Let's go and check out what is going on. First of all, 9:30 is approaching. Let's go to 9:30. Right here, right now, you will see impulsive move. Again, this is the only thing that I have implemented from these people. You see, I'm not entering as they are entering. So if you stick with this video, you will be very happy because you learned my new entry. They are always telling you wait for the fair value gap and place the pending order here. I'm not doing that. I am trading aggressively, and this is something that I have to figure out with the Telegram group as well, because I cannot call those aggressive entries. As a result, the past week, which has been a very bad week, I also missed a trade which would have been a 3-to-1 reward to risk. So in this occasion, you do not trade, even if it plays out, we do not care. You are waiting for 10 o'clock that we are having the news. That's why I have the news open. One pair only, one time frame only, 10 o'clock is here, so we are expecting to see what happens after 10 o'clock now. Okay, this for me is more likely than not a liquidity above this area right here. If we break impulsively below here, we will see if we will be finding ourselves an entry. So, is this enough right now? You can claim yes and no, because on the one hand, we had a minor change of character below these areas. Yeah, there you go. This was enough apparently. Now, in occasions like this one, even with my entry, where I would be waiting for a retracement and I would enter with a market execution, we would not be activated. So you can place your pending order only these occasions right here. Okay, target 2.3-to-1 reward to risk. Let's see. Now the movement has played, so in the occasions like this one where the lows have been touched, which would have been our target, you are not taking the trade anymore. Delete the trade. And then you move on to the next day. Let's do one more example. Let's go to the first. Yeah, and we have again news at 10 a.m. What did we say about the news? Let's go to the 1st of March. At 10 a.m. I will move closer to 10 a.m. now. Okay, I will scale down to the 1 minute time frame. Here the 9:30 move happened. So what do we know? Many people now, after this break of structure, they consider that as a continuation. So they have placed their orders here. So 90% of the time, this is gonna be broken. Okay. So let's see if this is the case. There you go, exactly as predicted. Very easy stuff that I'm teaching you right here. What time is it? 9:50. You would be looking for a trade if we didn't have the news at 10 o'clock. We have to wait until 10 o'clock and see what happens at 10 o'clock. Okay, let's see what happens. 10 o'clock is here. We might break above again, or we might not. Let's see if we have some form of entry. Here we see impulsive move, but I don't think that this is enough in this occasion. I don't see something immediately to its left. Plus, this looks like a potential continuation from one of these areas. We will not be placing any entry anywhere. Right here, exactly as I had predicted. A potential continuation, as I said. So here you are not placing a trade. And you might be wondering, it has been so many days. No, it hasn't. It has been 5 days. And we have had 3 trades in 5 days. And we lost one, we won 2. So we are 2.8% up, guys. Let's check out another day. The second, if we have news. No, we don't. So we have medium news. I will do this last day for you. And this is gonna be the strategy only on Nasdaq. Okay, we will go to the 2nd of March. Let's coordinate exactly with price. Okay, scaling down to the 1 minute time frame. I will zoom in. 8:30 we have medium impact news. Let's see what is gonna happen. 8:30, there you go, we had a major candlestick. We wait for at least 9:40, as I told you. 9:40 to 10:20, I want you to check for trades right there, not at 9:30. Okay, and I told you how to enter, not with the pending order. There you go, 9:30 happened. We are still waiting. If we break anywhere impulsively now, let's see. This is not good. We don't care about that. Let's see if we have something at 10 o'clock. This one could be it, but it is not actually. This is not a clear candlestick. This is 10.20. Yeah, this is bizarre price action right here. I would not suggest that you enter anywhere near this price action. One thing that we can see clearly only from this time frame, we are still within the times that we want to trade, let's say, and we see that we grabbed liquidity above this area on Nasdaq, plus we created the 3 highs for which I'm gonna talk about in another video. Here you can place an order, let's say from this, let's call it breaker block. So I could place an order right here, only taking into account this time frame, and I could target down here. Let's see if we get activated. We are into the trade, guys. Close, and we are out of the trade. So this is another -1. I will do trades until you see another win, because this is a very, very confusing example, and now it might go down actually. Yeah, it went a lot. This is very confusing example. We will go ahead and proceed to the next day. To the 3rd, 10 AM, we have high impact news. So let's proceed and go to 10 AM the next day. To 9 AM firstly. Okay, 9:30, etc. Tell yourselves the story only on this time frame. There you go, the 9:30 move happens. Many people will want to short. I'm pretty sure price is gonna break above this area. This always, almost always happens. So let's see if this, yeah, there you go. It broke above the area, but still we are not at 10 o'clock. You have to wait to at least 10 o'clock when you have news at 10 o'clock. Or if you have them at 10:20, you will wait until 10:20. Let's see. 10 o'clock approaching. There you go. Huge candlestick. Now that this happened, of course, we broke structure below this area. This could be the real move right now. One thing that we have to take into account is that when the 9:30 move happens, then the real move happens between 9:40, let's say, until 10. Let's say something like that. Okay, we don't know exactly, somewhere around here. When this happens right now, when we have high impact news, like in this situation right here at 10 o'clock, this 10 o'clock becomes the new 9:30. Okay, so now transfer that and say the new 9:30 is the 10 o'clock below it. So the real move we're expecting to happen when between real move we're expecting between 10, let's say 10:10 and 10:30. For example, this is just an example. Okay. So there you go. Now what time is it? It is 10 o'clock. The most apparent thing is that since we broke below the structure, traders are gonna be entering here. Okay. But this is now because of the fact that we had news at 10 o'clock, the new 9:30, let's call it. So we will be waiting for the opposite movement of the apparent movement. It's very simple if you think about it like that. There you go, we broke above this area, we had the change of character. But, there is a but right here. The only confluence that I want you to check out for is if price tapped to a previous order block on the 1 minute time frame, for example. It did on this area right here. What did I tell you? Those people are gonna tell you wait for another candlestick, then identify the fair value gap right here, then place your pending order, correct? I think this is what they are teaching. What I'm teaching is either enter immediately here when you see the change of character right here, or instantly wait for a small retracement and then enter if the small retracement takes place. You can place your stop loss here, or to be safer, right here. Take profit 2.2 to 1. There you go. This is why I told you either place it here or buy in this occasion instantly with a market execution. Because those people are telling you wait for the next candlestick, and the next candlestick would be this one. So they would go ahead and they would place their pending order right here. As a result, they would earn some more pips if they would be activated, but trust me, more times than not, they will not be activated. And you only earn this distance right here in this occasion. Only in the occasion where this candlestick, this one, this blue bullish candlestick would be very tall, let's say, until here, then I would be waiting for a retracement to the 50%, let's say, of the candlestick, and I would enter. In this occasion, I would go for a market execution. This is something I cannot call exactly quickly on the Telegram group because this happens so quickly and I cannot tell you about the stop loss. So I would be entering instantly here, as I have shown you on the God mode videos also. And there you go, another 1.9 to 1. Okay, so here we have 1.9 to 1 reward to risk. And I will be going only for the previous high or low. So we learned, if there are no news, do not trade at 9:30, only on Nasdaq, only on the 1 minute time frame. For this strategy, wait for 9:40 and above until 10:20, 10:30. Sometimes even a little bit higher. I will teach you all of that stuff for free. And when there are news, wait for the news. For example, the news could have been at 10:20 in this occasion. Wait for 10:20 for the fake move to happen. In this occasion, it was at 10 because the news were at 10. Wait for 10:20 and then wait for the opposite move of the apparent move, and then enter if the break of structure happens impulsively, but it would be close to, let's say, our entry. Enter with a market execution. You don't need to wait for the next candlestick and the potential retracement. This will not happen most of the times. Let's go and check it out now. We had within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, within 7 days, within 1 week, we had 5 trades. So we traded the 5 out of the 7 days. Of course, this is not a week starting from Monday because we wouldn't be able to trade during the weekend. Okay, out of those 5 trades that we took, we won the 3. So we have a 3.7 to 1 from these two, 1.8 and 1.9 equals 3.7 plus a 2. This is a 5.7 to 1 RR. Minus the 2, 3.7 to 1. So if I'm risking 1%, it's a 3.7% return into my account in 1 week on Nasdaq only, just by checking the 1 minute time frame only and the news, nothing else. Hopefully you guys liked today's video. If you want to learn more about the ChrisFX rules, because I am implementing my rules and I am trading them with news and I'm entering in a total different way compared to all of these guys who are teaching the same thing, you can go ahead and become a part of the ChrisFX Academy. I guarantee you that you will not be missing out, or you can check out my trading signals as well. Plus be sure that you leave me a comment and a like, because I will include you in the giveaway where I will be giving away 2 subscriptions for free when we reach 100 people. We are at 57 at this point in time. This is gonna do it for today, traders, and thank you all for watching. Until next time.